Hello, my name is Sebastian Loredo. I am from Houston, Texas. It's my 5th year in the Redemptoris Mater Seminary in Perth, and I'm 23 years old. I didn't always know I wanted to enter the seminary to be in this formation. My plan was to be married, one day to have kids, a family. I was studying, and I can see it was throughout my faith journey, I think, first and foremost, my community back home in Houston, where I was entered into to rediscover my baptism through the Neocatechumenal way, and it was through this community where I found the love of God in my life. Every present moment in my history, where I found many things I didn't like, I found God there. And I think for me, in particular the vocation, I happened to be in a vocational meeting in Dallas, which I wasn't supposed to be in. And I think now, seeing back, I think that's God had to work with me, had to push me a little bit in order for me to answer to this call. And 6 months after that, I was in Italy, in Porto San Giorgio, where we do this meeting with the initiators of the way, and I said yes, turned to the seminary, and I was allotted to Perth, Australia. One advice I'd like to give to anyone discerning the vocation to the priesthood is to be open, and I think what I have taken through my journey as well has been always to say yes to the Lord. Someone told me before I joined the seminary, if I was ever presented with an opportunity to say yes to God, to always say yes. And He has always been faithful. I think throughout my journey, I've been the unfaithful one to God, and to see that He's always been faithful, for me, that's the greatest gift He has given to me. So I think my advice is to be open and to say yes, to not be afraid, to not be afraid to answer to the Lord's calling. A memorable experience for me, I think, would be all the times where I found the mercy of God in my life, especially in these last years in the seminary. I think the memorable experience is every time where He's lifted me up, where I've been able to see the mercy of God in my every day. And with this, I can be able to love the ones who I live with, especially the brother seminarians, and to show this love that God has shown towards me. So that for me has been a very memorable experience.